Golden Way, Hotel Golden Way. Oh, ni sahabat kami. Ceria pagi ni.
Istanbul kita.
Oh, Istanbul. Ceria di Istanbul. Okay.
Working for almost 35 years as a guide and also a teacher at the same time. So I know my group's Kembara Sufi very well because I am one of the first guides in Turkey. I have been working for almost 6 years with you, with your travel agency. I'm happy to receive you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So our way will take time to arrive to the old city. So we will discover old city, especially with Agia Sofia, St. Sofia, and Grand Bazaar. But you usually prefer Bazaar for the shopping, as I know very well. Okay. However, we want to see. You must see too the city. This is very important. It's an old city. I will give you detail about Istanbul. Old capital today, Ankara. But Istanbul, in the history, it was the capital of Roman Empire. It was the capital of Byzantine Empire and Turkish Empire, Ottoman Empire, until 1920. So from 1920, Ankara is the capital. I will give you detail. And Istanbul is a unique city in the world, which is situated on two continents, on Asia and Europe. This is European side. The European side is divided into two parts as well as old and new city. This is new city of European side, modern city. And we will be in the old city, especially with the big monuments, with the historical buildings, monuments, etc. So unfortunately, you are limited with the time, so we cannot see every monument, but especially we will see St. Agia Sofia. If somebody wants to see Topkapı Palace, they have to pay 320 lira. So it is around how much in euro? Around 16-17 euro for the entrance of Topkapı Palace. Until now nobody didn't go. Maybe they said it's not necessary to pay for the entrance, but for Agia Sofia we don't pay. You don't pay, and I will explain you there. When we arrive to the old city, I will give you free time for the toilets first. And then I am going to talk about the hippodrome, antique hippodrome. Even it is not in the program, I will tell you about the richness, about the characteristic of the old hippodrome. And then we will go to the Agia Sofia. So I want to save a comfort rack for the toilets near Blue Mosque. Blue Mosque is in the restoration work, especially 80%. We won't go there, but we will see by outside. And then by the old hippodrome, we go to the Agia Sofia, St. Sofia. There's a big queue because there's no payment for the entrance. But in the old times, like Topkapı Palace, there's a charge. There's an entrance fee. There was an entrance fee for the St. Sofia, Agia Sofia. So, ladies and gentlemen, Istanbul is a huge city, as I told you before, and with 17-18 million population. This in our country, Turkey. We have totally 85 million people as the population in Turkey. And Istanbul, as a biggest city, it has around 18 million people. So they can ask me a question. What about Asian side? It is equal, etc. Normally equal. So maybe 49% live in Asian side, 51% in European side. Let's say same, approximately same. But Asian side is more residential, especially there are many flats, apartments, houses, etc. And European side is more business, especially fabric shops, etc. Commerce centers, big commerce centers, etc. But you will see Grand Bazaar, the old bazaar. Old bazaar is very important. It was within 1458, let's say 15th century, by the Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror. Huge covered bazaar. It has approximately 4,000 shops. It's complicated. So I will explain you, I will enter with you, I will show you. It is sometimes problematic. Please be careful, especially for your money or your passport, especially if you have on you. We won't have any problems. Please be careful. So I will enter with you on the big street. I will show you the shops, etc. And then if you turn on the right, on the left side, don't forget to come back to the main street, which is bordered by the shops, etc. And then at 4 o'clock, near the entrance gate number 1, we will meet, and then we will walk until the bus. The bus cannot wait on the road where they will leave us. Please be careful. I will come with you to send with your bus, the other group as well with their bus, etc. So if we don't want to have a problem, we must be careful, especially when it is crowded, especially in the Grand Bazaar. Pickpockets, robbers can function very easily. I think it's the last day for you. You will come back tomorrow, isn't it? So please be careful before leaving. And I want that you want to leave with the good souvenirs from Istanbul, okay? And after we will come. We will wait for you again the next times, next years, etc. So without any problem, because losing money is not good, but losing passport is like a die. The formalities, etc. I lived 2 times in my history, 2 times with the police stations, etc. Very difficult to have the passport again. That's why be careful for your passport and also your money, especially. So Istanbul is very complex, cosmopolitan, especially. There are many strangers, especially from Iran, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, etc. Because of the, let's say, economic problems, etc. There are many refugees, especially. That's why. The city is beautiful. It's a nice city, beautiful city, but because of the immigration, there are some problems. That's why please be careful, okay? So Istanbul, as I told you before, is a unique city in the world which is situated on 2 continents, on Asia and Europe. What divides Istanbul in 2 parts? The Bosphorus. The Bosphorus. What is Bosphorus? It's a natural seaway, like a river, like a sea, but it's not sea, it's not a sea, it's not a river. It's just a sea of water of Black Sea from the north side and to the Marmara to the south side. So it's a natural seaway. So Black Sea is the biggest sea in our geography. You can see on a map. This is the biggest sea on the north of Turkey, actual Turkey. Also on the north of Istanbul as well. So on the southern side, that's the Marmara, the Sea of Marmara. It's a big too, but when you compare with Black Sea, it's not very big. So in between Black Sea and Marmara, there's the Bosphorus. It's a natural seaway, as I said before. Straight, we say straight especially. It has approximately 31 kilometers, let's say 30 kilometers, okay? And the narrowest part of the Bosphorus is approximately 700 meters, 690. And just there's a second Bosphorus bridge. We have totally 3 Bosphorus bridge. The first one, second one, and third one. Third one went towards the Black Sea region. So the first one maybe you can see from the whole city, but we cannot see the others. So it's very interesting. We were against, as the ecologists, etc., to the second and third bridge, but they built. So there are 3 bridges on the Bosphorus now. What about the European side? European side here, finally, is divided in 2 parts as well. And what divides European side in 2 parts? Another sea, but it's not the river. It is Golden Horn. It's called Golden Horn. Look at my fingers, please. It makes this shape. This shape, like a horn of a sheep, of an animal. When the sunshines come over there, it makes a yellow color, golden color. That's why it's called Golden Horn. So Golden Horn is not a sea, neither a lake nor a river. It's just the formation of the Sea of the Bosphorus, which came to the inland of the city. It makes this shape, and then when the sunshine comes over, it makes a golden color. That's why we can call it Golden Horn. So from Galata Bridge, you can go until Eyüp Sultan, Eyüp El Ensari, this standard bearer of Prophet. So it's last point of the Golden Horn. So it is station of the bus stations of the urban bus station of Istanbul. So from here you can see over there, they can go to Ankara, to Izmir, to the eastern, to the western side of Turkey, etc. It is not public. It's of course it's not free. You have to pay, of course, from a city, from Istanbul to the other cities. Some bus stations of the professional buses among the different cities in Turkey. Look at over there. For example, I have worked as the French and English teacher in Kars, so northeast of Turkey, near the Russian border, Armenian-Russian border. 5 years I worked as the French and English teacher, and from here it's approximately 2,000 kilometers. And there are some buses which start from here to go to that city, to Kars. So it is very interesting. Maybe they put at least 15 hours from here to Kars. Of course, they go even by night over there. So very interesting. So I can continue to explain you. Abi nasılsın kardeşim? Nasılsın? İyi misin? How are you? You say if you are well, you say iyiyim. If you are not well, iyi değilim. İyiyim. İyiyim. Okay. Aksaray. This is the line of the principal street of Aksaray. This is Vatan Street. The name of the street is Vatan. So, and second one is called Millet. So, both of them are the principal streets in the old city, and we are going to arrive to Yeni Kapı. Yeni Kapı is also station of the parking of the big buses, tourist buses. Our drivers will drop us at the entrance of the old city, and then the rest is walking. So that's why it is very interesting, this detail. And please don't leave me, because you have a risk to be lost if you don't know. You follow me. The other bus, the other guy too, will accompany his group. We will be approximately in the same position and in the same roads, but however, I'm responsible of your group. Please don't leave me. And in the bazaar, I will explain you how do you move, how do you visit and discover, and how do you make your shopping, etc. I will explain you, and I will leave you free. Please be careful in the small street especially, and to don't lose your way. You must be careful, okay? However, until the entrance of the bazaar, we will be together. I will leave you free time, and we will leave from the Grand Bazaar area at 4 o'clock p.m. And towards to 5 o'clock, we will find our buses, our drivers, and you will come back to the hotel. And I will say you goodbye, and we will leave in the bus station area. So I repeat this thing because it is a risk to be lost. And if you are not arrive at time at 4 o'clock for departure to the hotel, I have 5 minutes tolerance. And if you are not there, you take a taxi. At least it costs 200 liras, 200 Turkish liras. It's around 12-13 euros as the amount for the taxi. Okay, that's why please be careful. Please be on time. Let's be on time for the departure. However, until 4 o'clock, you will be with me, but in the bazaar you will be free especially. I can show you some interesting shops, correct shops, etc. Because there are many different shops. You can bargain, but sometimes the bargain cannot work, because if it is serious, it doesn't work. If it's not serious, you can bargain. You say indirim, for example, and you try to buy to the best price, etc. However, if you know, no problem. I can show you if you like. If you ask me, I can use some correct shops and after I can leave you free. You can also pray in the mosque. Of course, you will pray. In Nur Osmani, it is just at the entrance of big bazaar, Grand Bazaar, gate number 1. So gate number 1, it is the entrance of our entrance. Of course, there are many entrances and many exits as well, but it is our entrance, gate number 1, near the Nur Osmaniye Mosque. So I will come with you, and I will explain you, and I will enter with you to the bazaar, and I will leave you free. You will be free after that, okay? If you can ask me how I can help you to after I won't be together until the end of your shopping, etc. Just help you with my advices, etc. Okay? Is it clear or no?
Yeah.
Now we are going to drive in a few minutes to the Sultanahmet Hippodrome area. And then towards the Blue Mosque, I will take you to the by returning, we will do the same way to arrive to the bus around, let's say, 4:30, 4:40, but our driver will come around 5 o'clock. So better to arrive early than to have a problem, to don't have a problem or late meeting. This is the Sea of Marmara. Istanbul is bordered by two seas. On the north side, Black Sea, as I told before. The southern side is the Sea of Marmara. This is the Sea of Marmara. So it is the southern side of Istanbul. So you can ask a question. They ask me a question: why there are many ships here? The ships are here because of the transportation and also passing over Bosphorus that they wait here, because every ship cannot depart at the same time. They wait for their tour here. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I don't know how many days. It depends on the authorities of Istanbul. So they allow them. They can depart from here. They can go to the Russian countries on the Black Sea region. Russian countries, ex-Soviet Union countries, and also they can also go to the southern side of Turkey, to the Mediterranean coast, etc. On 2 ways they can depart from here, but they wait for their tour here. Every ship cannot depart at the same time. It's forbidden. If not, there's a big traffic jam on the Bosphorus and also accidents. That's why there's a special formality of the ships, and also cargos. These are the cargo ships, especially, which walk around the world and the neighborhood of Turkey. And there's a special law as well about their transport, about their tour. They have to take a local captain when they cross the Bosphorus, because, as I told you, Bosphorus is a natural seaway. It is a narrow seaway, so the largest part is 3 kilometers, 3,200 meters, but the narrow side is only 700 meters. There is a second Bosphorus bridge. Normally it's 1 kilometer, 1,000 meters, but it's not large. And also there are some currents on the Bosphorus. Two currents. One of them on the level of the current. The other one under sea current. So on both sides there's a big, let's say, speed. That's why the foreign ships must be careful. That's why they have to take a local captain. If they don't take a local captain, and if they make an accident, they pay big amounts of, let's say, punishment. 2,050 $250,000 if they make an accident, of course. That's why they are advised to take a local captain. That's the old city on the left side. You can see Blue Mosque with its 6 minarets over there. I repeat, it is the restoration work. It is open, but it is in the restoration work mostly. 80% is in the restoration work. That's why it's not interesting. But in the old times, we were visiting this mosque. But today it's not the case. We go directly to the old hippodrome, and then St. Sofia, Agia Sofia as the visit, and then we go to the Grand Bazaar.
Grand Bazaar. tu apa? Kota tu Konstantinopel kan? Tu kota. Oh, nanti kita masuk sini lagi. Tok kapi. Sini masuk sini kan? Agia Sofia. Ni dia. Ni. Warna merah kan? Yalah, dia dekat dengan kawasan tu kopi. Lumus. Nikah Salono. Nikah Salono. Kami nak masuk ke kawasan